Hello everybody, my name is Tak. Today we will talk about some useful phrases that you can say to your Malaysian friends or anyone in Malaysia so that they will feel impressed. They will be like, wow, yes, that's the feeling. I'm not a teacher of teaching Malay language. I also haven't been talking Malay for quite a long time. All these are based on my experience, so if I say something incorrect, just let me know in the comment. Alright, let's get started. So the first one, apa khabar? Apa khabar? Apa means what and khabar means news. Put together, it means like, hey, what's news? How are you? Pay attention to the tone because there's a lot of alphabet A. When foreigners pronounce it, they will pronounce as apa khabar, apa khabar. It seems easy to pronounce, but if you want to sound more like a local, you have to pronounce as apa khabar, apa khabar. So you notice that the apa becomes upper. You can also greet them by good morning, good afternoon or good evening. So in Malay, we call it as selamat pagi, selamat petang, selamat tengah hari. Selamat means safe or peace. Pagi means morning. So in together, selamat pagi means good morning. But one thing about this phrase, apa khabar, selamat pagi, selamat tengah hari, selamat petang, it's most likely in formal situation or during any presentation or speech. We Malaysian, we don't really greet our friends by these phrases. So the casual way to say how are you is, hey, sudah makan? Hey, sudah makan? So sudah means already. Makan means eat. When you put together, it means eat already. Have you eaten already? It's actually a kind of way to greet your friends like, I'm not really care have you eaten yet, but I just want to say, hey, how are you? But in a more casual way, or skip the su and then just say, dah makan? Dah makan? The full phrase for this one, the formal and the long one is, awak tengah buat apa ini? Which means, what are you doing now? So, because this formal version is kind of long and then we don't really say that way. So we will try to reduce it and then become tengah buat apa ni? The upper sounds like it blends together with the other words and then become, tengah buat apa ni? And then one tips for you, before you say, you have to add this special word because it's not a word but it's also an expression. You have to lift your eyebrow and then say, tengah buat apa ni? For even more informal version, you can just, hey. So here's another phrase for you. You can say, jom pergi makan. Jom means let's do something together. Everything you can just say, jom pergi makan. Jom pergi minum. Which means, let's go to eat together. Let's go for lunch. Let's go for dinner. Just use this phrase, jom pergi makan. Then your friend will know what you're talking about. When you did something wrong, you can say maaf. You can say maaf or maafnya. And then if someone say this phrase to you, you can just say tak ada apa. Tak ada apa means it's nothing, it's fine, it's okay, never mind. But this one is too formal, it's too long for Malaysian to say it. Tak ada apa. So tak apa. It's simplified from tak ada apa. Tak apa. So when someone did you a favor and you want to thank them for helping you, you can say terima kasih. Terima kasih, which means thank you. When you say the T alphabet in Malay language is actually unaspirated. You need to keep the A inside your mouth like terima kasih. Terima kasih, not terima kasih, no. But in spoken way, we will tend to speak it fast. Terima kasih. The sound ter become blended, so become terima kasih. When someone say terima kasih to you, you can say sama-sama, which means you're welcome. Or you can say tak ada masalah. But it's too long for us. So the most logical way is tak apa, huh? Isn't it the same as the one just now? Yes, the same as when someone says sorry to you, you say it's okay. Tak apa, it's okay. So when someone says terima kasih to you, you can also say tak apa. It's a good word to use in Malaysia. Come to the next one. When you go to restaurant and then the waiter asks you whether you want these drinks or anything, maybe he just point at the menu and then he asks you, "Ma air ni ke?" And you can say boleh, boleh, boleh. Boleh means can, or you can just say okay. Okay. How about when you don't want something or you just simply want to reject it, especially when you're walking on the street and then someone approach you and then say, "Hey, tengok ni, hey, ini. Here you can reject them by saying tak nak, tak nak. Tak means no, nak means want. When you put together, it means don't want. Or also you can say tak perlu, tak perlu. Tak means no, perlu means need. Put together, no need. Or in an informal way, in a spoken way, you can say tak payah, tak payah. Payah means difficulty, so it's kind of like you don't have to make yourself trouble to do so. But I still have one more, the most local way of saying no need. You know what's that? Tapa. This is a typical way, especially for me. When someone approach me and then I just say, tapa, and then you have to nod your hand, tapa. Yeah. When you want to ask someone to wait for you, and then you can just say this phrase, tunggu saat. Tunggu saat means wait for a second. The most local way is just saying that sat. Although the pronunciation for this word is saat, but in spoken form, we will just say as sat. Tunggu sat, tunggu sat, sat. Alright, and then the last one, when someone says something you don't understand, you can just reply them with, "Oh, betul ke, betul ke?" The full phrase for this one is betul ke tidak. Betul ke tidak means correct or not. But in spoken form, we will just say betul ke, betul ke. Or you can also say macam ni ke, macam ni ke. Macam means like, ini means this, ke same like the case just now, ke tidak, but then we just skip the tidak and then become macam ni ke. Means, oh, is it like this? Alright, that's all for today. These are all the phrases that I personally find that is very useful and easy to learn. I will make more content about language learning and also culture. You can subscribe to my channel and then turn on the bell so that you can receive notification the next time when I have new content for you. So that's all for today and see you next week. Bye!